Ladies and gentlemen, very good afternoon and welcome to Glodon AEC Connect Day 2026. Let's give everyone a big round of applause for being here with us today. Thank you. My name is Kim Ting and it's my pleasure to be your host for today's program. And ladies and gentlemen, before we start, just a few quick housekeeping notes. The restrooms are located on the left-hand side of the ballroom near the registration area. The surround is available on level 1 and level R of the main hotel building. The designated smoking area is located on level 1. And finally, we kindly ask that all mobile phones be switched to silent mode. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to Glodon AEC Connect Day 2026 under the theme Double Intelligence with AI 5D BIM. 欢迎各位来到2026年广联达 AEC Connect Day. AEC Connect Day brings together industry leaders, professionals, partners, and technology experts to explore how AI and 5D BIM are shaping the future of the AEC industry. Today, we're especially pleased to also welcome our guests and colleagues from Malaysia and China. 那么今天呢，我们也非常高兴，欢迎来自马来西亚还有中国的嘉宾与我们齐聚一堂。And this year is even more exciting as we welcome the Malaysia debut of Glodon QuantifAI, our AI-powered next-generation QTO solution. So there's plenty for us to look forward to. Fresh ideas, new technology, meaningful conversations, and a few exciting moments along the way. Now let's take a look at what we have lined up for you today. So today, for the very first section of our session, we'll officially introduce and launch our new product, QuantifAI, and hear more about its capabilities, applications, and the value it brings to the industry. And for the second section of today's session, you'll have an opportunity to hear from our distinguished panelists as they share the insights and perspective, followed by special recognition ceremonies to celebrate contributions and achievements of our valued clients and partners, including the MOU and MOA signing ceremonies, marking another step forward in Glodon's commitment to building stronger partnerships across academia and construction industry. And ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to check the full agenda, venue guide, or other event information, simply scan the QR code on the screen right over here, or just flip over the lanyard that you are currently wearing right now. On the back, you will notice 3 small circles, yeah? And here's the fun part. Collect all 3 stamps during our event today, and you will be eligible for our lucky draw later today. So your lanyard is your event pass, information guide, and possibly your ticket to a fabulous prize. So ladies and gentlemen, keep your lanyard with you and make sure not to lose it. And for our university students right over here, we have got something special for you as well. Take part in a fun challenge, yeah? For university students, simply record a video, post it on social media, and tag Glodon for a chance to win 100 ringgit Malaysia in your Touch and Go e-wallet credit. For more details, details, head on over to the Glodon booth and find out how you can be a part of the fund. And next, ladies and gentlemen, we all know that every successful innovation begins with a bold vision. And to share Glodon's commitment towards driving digital transformation and shaping the future of the construction industry, without further ado, it is now my pleasure to invite Mr. Lei Peng, Vice President of Glodon Company Limited, to deliver the opening speech. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Mr. Lei Peng.
Distinguished leaders and representatives from Ministry of Works, KKR Malaysia, Ministry of Finance, MOF, Public Works Department, JKR Malaysia, JKR Sarawak, CIDB Malaysia, CIDB Digital, Royal Institute of Surveyor Malaysia, RISM, Master Builders Association Malaysia, MBAM, Chartered Institute of Building, CIOB Malaysia, Malaysia BIM Association, industry leaders and partners, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon and Salamat datang to Glodon AEC Connect Day 2026. It is my great pleasure on behalf of Glodon to welcome all of you here today. Looking around this room, I'm delighted to see many friends and partners from across Malaysia's construction industry. This is exactly why we create Glodon AEC Connect Day, not simply as an event about technology, but as a platform to connect people, exchange ideas, strengthen partnerships, and explore together what is next for our industry. And today, that question, what is next, has never been more important. AI is developing at extraordinary speed. AI, at the same time, our industry is facing increasingly complicated projects, greater pressure on productivity and cost, and a growing need for faster and better decision-making. This is why our theme today is Double Intelligence with AI 5D BIM. We believe it will open a new chapter for digital construction, making our work more intelligent, more efficient, and more connected. For Glodon, Malaysia holds very important strategic position in our development across Asia. Glodon Malaysia was established in 2015 for more than a decade. We have been deeply rooted in this market. Malaysia has become much more than a market for us. It is an important strategic base for Glodon in Asia, a place for innovation, talent development, and industry collaboration. From the beginning, our commitment has remained unchanged to grow together with Malaysia's construction industry. Over the years, we have continued to invest in localization in our solutions, our services, our people, and our partnerships. Most importantly, we have listened to our customers and partners about how they work and the challenges they face on real projects. Their experiences and feedback have helped us understand how technology can create real value for the industry. And through this journey, Malaysia has also helped Glodon become better. I would therefore like to express my sincere appreciation to the government of Malaysia and its agencies for their leadership and support in advancing the construction industry and its digital transformation. I would also like to thank our industry associations, academic partners, and industry partners for your continued trust and collaboration. From 2015 to today, Glodon's journey in Malaysia has been a journey of partnership and trust, and we do not take that trust for granted. For Glodon, being a technology company is not enough. We want to be a long-term partner to the industry, staying close to our partners, understanding local needs, and continuing to create value as the industry evolves. This becomes even more important as we enter the age of AI. At Glodon, we believe AI must solve real problems. It should make complicated work simpler, help professionals work more efficiently, and ultimately enable people to make better decisions. That's why today is particularly meaningful. Throughout AEC Connect Day, you will express the next step in Glodon's journey of AI 5D BIM, including our next generation AI-powered quantity takeoff solution. QuantifAI, I will leave the existing details to our team during the dedicated session later. But as you experience it and the technology today, I invite you to think beyond the technology itself. Because ultimately, digital transformation is not only the software, it is about people, partnership, creating a better future for our industry. Because ultimately, digital transformation is not only about software. Looking ahead, Glodon will continue to deepen our commitment to Malaysia, investing in localized innovation, professional services, local talent, and industry partners. Welcome once again, Glodon AEC Connect Day 2026, Malaysia. I hope today brings us new ideas, meaningful conversations, and new opportunities for collaboration. Let us connect, collaborate, and innovate together. Thank you very much. Terima kasih.
Thank you very much to Mr. Lei Peng for sharing Glodon's vision and continued commitment to accelerating digital transformation and advancing the AEC industry. Your message reminds us that innovation is not only about developing better solutions. More importantly, it is about empowering people, improving the way we work, and creating greater value for the industry. As we heard, Glodon's journey in Malaysia since 2015 has been built on partnership, collaboration, and trust. And as we move into a new era of digital transformation and AI, that spirit of collaboration becomes even more important. We certainly look forward to discovering more about this exciting direction as today's program unfolds. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we come to one of today's key moments, the official introduction of Glodon QuantifAI. And before we see what it can do, let's first look at the bigger picture, where QuantifAI is heading and how Glodon sees the future of quantity takeoff. To take us through the product roadmap and future vision, please join me in welcoming Ms. Claire Chong, Product Director of Glodon QTO product line, onto the stage. Let's give her a warm round of applause.
Ladies and gentlemen, dear customers and friends, Selamat Petang. Thank you. I'm Claire, head of Glodon Global QTO product line. Today, standing here in KL, a place where we have worked so hard, my heart is full of excitement and thanks. I'm excited because today we are witnessing the launch of Glodon QuantifAI in Malaysia together. I'm thankful because this product grew from 0 to 1 with your support. It comes from close work of our Malaysian customers, the trust of our partners, and the non-stop efforts of our team. Before I show you the product roadmap, let me introduce the star of today, Glodon QuantifAI. Its name is a clear message. Quanti comes from quantity. It also sounds like quantify, very easy to say and easy to remember. AI brings endless possibilities. It shows our vision. AI changes quantity takeoff. So we name our new product QuantifAI, an AI platform built just for the construction industry. It rebuilt the workflow, making quantity takeoff faster, smarter, and more accurate for everyone worldwide. QuantifAI brings 3 big steps forward. First, all-in-one business. It covers the full project life from start to finish. An AI platform built just for the construction industry. Okay. QuantifAI brings 3 big steps forward. First, the all-in-one business. It covers the full project life from start to finish for all trades. Second, ultimate product design. AI plus smart design give you a faster, simpler, and better experience. Third, tech power. Deep AI integration truly solves real pain points and shape user value. QuantifAI is the whole family of products. Beyond architecture and structure, we have much more to offer. QuantifAI Archi and Struct, our AI solution for architectural and structural work. It uses AI drawing recognition to deliver fast, accurate cost. QuantifAI MEP, built for mechanical, electrical, and plumbing. It reads drawings, builds 3D model fast, and quant MEP item quickly. QuantifAI Carbon Cloud, our cloud platform for carbon management. It uses AI, a global carbon database, to track and reduce carbon emissions. More to come, we are also extending to roads, bridges, tunnels, and manufacturing. QuantifAI family is Glodon's one-stop AI matrix for the full building life cycle, with Aki and Stra at the core, and expanding to MEP, Infra, and Carbon Cloud. It supports the whole teams, developers, consultants, and contractors from design to operation. And today, QuantifAI and I, the main star of our launch. We built the star hand in hand with our Malaysian customers in March 2020. Sorry. Okay. Okay. We built this product hand in hand with our Malaysian customers. In March 2024, we listened to your real pain point and gathered the first round of needs. Late 2024, we set product design. Our R&D team worked day and night to build it. Early 2025, we tested the value in local business cases. Early 2026, we launched the first value appearance event. The product entered real projects. Mid-2026, we entered a deeper phase. Benchmark customers study using it every day. The story of QuantifAI is built on real data and real users, co-created with over 100 companies, tested by over 1,500 benchmark users, verified on project with over 1 million square meters, built by 200 R&D members, over 860 days, with 8 million lines of code. After nearly 3 years of hard work, QuantifAI and I is officially born. During our local test in Malaysia, we got an NPS score of 66%. During our local test in Malaysia, we got an NPS score of 66%. The core value score reached 8.9 out of 10. It gave us a strong confidence. Malaysia will lead the AI QTO era. Now, let me share our future roadmap for Malaysia. We have a 3-step strategy to keep our promise. Make every Malaysian project process and every QS a super individual. In 2026, we will deepen the Malaysian market. Our top goal is customer success. We bring value in 2 ways. For great product, we launch QuantifAI and I, keep upgrading the BIM plus AI algorithms, and focus on real local needs. For great service, we launched the Next Body AI service and offer on-site expert support for faster responses. In 2027, we will expand the business, building type from residential and commercial to industrial. For trees, from Aki and Struck to MEP. For industries, from buildings to infrastructures like roads and bridges. In 2028, we will reshape the value with AI evolution. QuantifAI will grow from an assisted tool into a true smart decision partners. Finally, I want to leave you 3 solid promises. First promise to customers' success. We will make every Malaysian QS a super individual in the AI era. Second, promise to local first. We will always center on local Malaysian needs. Third, promise to long-term partnership. We will make continual investment in Malaysia. When every QS is free from boring manual work, they can focus on high-value choices. This will lift the efficiency of the whole Malaysian building industry. As the saying goes, little by little, a mountain is formed. Today, QuantifAI takes a small step, but together is a huge step into the AI era. QuantifAI official set sail in Malaysia today. Let's work together to make every project smart, precise, and under control. Thank you.
Thank you very much to Ms. Claire for sharing that vision with us. Ladies and gentlemen, what we have just heard is not simply about introducing another tool. It is about how quantity takeoff can evolve with AI and how technology can help professionals work with greater speed, clarity, and confidence. And now, let's move from vision to experience. Ladies and gentlemen, we have seen where QuantifAI is heading. Now, it is time to see how it works in practice. To bring QuantifAI to life, let us welcome Mr. Chu Siak Kor and Mr. Alfred Lim, product managers of Glodon QT product line, as they take us through the next generation AI-powered quantity takeoff experience. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause to Mr. Chu Siak Kor and Mr. Alfred Lim.
My test. Yeah. Okay. Thank
So,
you.
Mr. Kor and Mr. Alfred, the stage is yours.
Thank you so much, MC. That's a very professional MC, to be honest.
Yeah, very professional, not like both of us.
What?
Okay. So, hi everyone. Very happy to be here, standing in front of all of you to talk about the main star of the product main star today. My name is Alfred,
And I'm Core.
and we are both the product manager from the Quantity Takeoff product line in Glodon, which is housed for both of the best-selling product that I guess most of you love, which is TS and TRB. And now today, we will release and show to you another new solution for your quantity takeoff. So let's get started. So we will talk about smarter quantity takeoff with QuantifAI. Since day one, Glodon goals is always the same and never change. Our main goal is to empower all of you, quantity surveyors, to do your daily work. But with the racing AI era right now, the demand is increasing. So now, empowerment doesn't only need to make you more productive, but it needs to make you more relevant and stay irreplaceable by those AI technologies. And over the 27 years that we currently working, we still learning from all of you. Until now, we have around 10 million user base all across the globe, and including all of you that attending this session today. And we built all of this software together, not only from us, but from all of you. And across the globe, we also have around 390,000 companies and organizations that working together with us to bring the industry forward. Not only in Asia, Europe, and Middle East, but most especially in Malaysia, where everybody here contribute a little bit, maybe a lot, to the development of the product that you use daily.
So with what my manager mentioned earlier, sikit-sikit, lama-lama menjadi bukit ya. So with that, we listen to every each of you, 390,000 of clients, 10 million of you all your voices has been heard, and we form this very new generation of product application path where the AI crossed with 5D BIM. And with that, we introduced the use of one same model with, of course, Glodon model lah. From the tender stage into construction stage and all the way to final account stage. Having started with your tender stage, you receive a variety of drawings, DWG, PDF, IFC, and even RET, and then import into the software, generating the model. I think some of you were impressed how was the model being generated already. And once model generated, imagine, just imagine, I think the teaser will be later lah. Just imagine, intelligently we link to the BQ. I will stop here. Later you look at the teaser. Then with that, wrap up your tender process, you have done, complete your tender model. And with the same tender model, moving into your construction stage, we help you in your material order, progress claim, variation comparisons, and again, intelligent link to generate your progressive BQ. Now it's intelligent. And eventually, progressively being consolidated and sum up as a final account for your cost reconciliation process. And that's what we introducing. And to achieve all this entire process flow, we make three main advancements, which first, practices and lifecycle advancement. Second, the product design advancement. Third, the technological advancement. In terms of the practices and lifecycle advancement, we dedicated to make one-stop solution for your full lifecycle processes, including more sectors, more stages, and more trades of works. In sectors, we are rather well in residence and commercial sector. That is undeniable. But we also wanted to expand ourselves into more industrial basis, no matter it's light industrial or heavy industry. And also moving forward into addition and alteration, knowing as renovation in Malaysia lah. And in terms of stages, we don't want to stay just within design and tender, but we also wanted to move on into construction stage, especially construction, and also final account, close-out application. And in terms of trades, we don't want to just stay in our comfort zone, architecture, structure, rebar, but we also wanted to expand ourselves into prefabrications, bar bending schedule, steel structure, earthwork, and excavation support, and etc. As of product design, yes, indeed, long waited. I think many years we have been listening to this 2-in-1. Now it's finally come together. We are finally married, and TS and TRB, me and Alfred, walking happily ever after. And with that, we eliminating needs of transferring from one place to another, streamline all your variations, making one changes for everything. And with streamlining, we also streamline your design and build process. Having RVT and IFC model import into the software, then the software figured out the processing and getting the intelligent link to your bill of quantities, getting you a costing solution. And regarding technological advancement, wow, huge topic. AI innovation. Let me brief you a little bit background. What's Glodon AI background going on? So we started with this general purpose large language model. In plain language, ChatGPT, Cloud, or Gemini. So with that, we then have this level 0 foundation. Then we build into vertical AI. What is vertical AI? Vertical AI is to empower the general large language model with industrial knowledge. Otherwise, I said this is WC. It taught some other WC. So we need to train WC, water closet. You have to know. Okay? So we train them, make them level 1. At least they are capable for industrial use. And once then, we then deploy into a variety of occasions. Level 2, AI scenarios. We have this design, then construction, management purpose, and even, especially where we come from, the cost management, AI application. And in terms of cost management AI application in QuantifAI, I leak. Sorry, So in our software, we have this AI implemented, dedicated to each of their special ability. So you may see here, we have this drawing management AI, general notes R&D in AI, and then modeling. A lot of modeling procedures now are in AI, and as well, quantity reporting in AI as well. Why are we doing this? When we start to explore about AI technology, we notice one thing. One AI do good to recognize what is a cat, another one is a dog. And the other AI do good in reading an essay. and know that this asset actually pressurized and going to tell you, hey, he cheating. So different AI has their different abilities, specialty. So we then deploy each of them at their special application. So thereon, we systematically embody the AI, and in terms of system, we make them work processes. If you look at it, it's all your work process. You study the drawing, and then you take off. Then you generate the quantity. So we employ the AI, we deploy the AI according to your work process, workflow, and thereon quantify.
So we call this new product QuantifAI Architecture and Structure. So we bring 3 core values for all of you. We call this a 3S. So it's simpler, it's speedier, it's sharper. As previously mentioned by Core here, we leverage the technology of AI to make you use this software more easily. And on top of that, do quantity takeoff faster and get the quantity more accurately, even for construction stage. So let's have a look in the general features that we have been working on. The first one is you will be able to find yourself using a much simpler UI and UX software. Of course, the software itself needs to be simple so you can understand how to use it. And on top of that, we use a lot of AI techniques to actually help you do quantity takeoff, not only for the drawing management, for the modeling, but as well as getting the quantity done. And on top of that, now, not only that you can use the quantity for tender stage, you can actually continue your model up to the project stage and use it for the real deal. So in the end, the main purpose is to give the efficiency boost to your daily works and of course, give the cost saving aspect for your businesses as well. So let's try to have a look. We built QuantifAI Architecture and Structure as a simpler software. Since a long time ago, our software has been working alongside with quantity surveyors like all of you, which means that we are dealing day to day with 2D drawings and also 3D files. Maybe some projects you receive a PDF file. Another day you receive a DWG file. Another day again, you receive a photo maybe, or just a scanned document. And on top of that, maybe sometimes you will receive a IFC file or maybe RFT file. And all of those things is not a problem for QuantifAI Architecture and Structure. We can just basically input everything in the software and then, as you know, build the 3D cost model from directly inside this one platform. And on top of that, once you get the 3D cost model, you can actually produce a lot of things inside. One of the things is that we improve the capability of the software to work with TAS and TRB results all in one platform. So we combine the best products that we have, TAS and TRB, and deliver to you all in one platform. With just a single model, you can actually do quantity takeoff for concrete quantity, or maybe formwork quantity, or maybe the area of your finishes, or maybe, most importantly, for the reinforcement bar. Just by doing this alone, we actually manage to increase your productivity compared to TAS TRB by 2 to 5 times, just because that now you don't have to move between different software to complete a task. And if you like to compare to the manual measurement that we usually do, then the number skyrocketed already. And then the next thing is, we know that when you are using our products, you actually, when doing a one project quantity takeoff, you want to be able to open another file as well. So for example, maybe your design changed. Maybe you are doing a value engineering. Or maybe you just want to revert to your past projects and do some comparison. Or maybe even another thing, when the software is calculating, sometimes you wonder whether can you work on different projects instead of just waiting and maybe go to lunch. So what we enables you now in QuantifAI Architecture and Structure is that within a single device, you are now able to open up to 5 multiple different files directly in your device side by side. So now you can work more effectively. And on top of that, we actually leverage the AI technology to help you get prepared before you do the quantity takeoff. As you already know, once you get your drawing inside our software, sometimes what you do is that you have to manage the drawings. Maybe you receive a DWG files with a lot of plans inside. Maybe you receive a PDF file with a wrong scale. We train our AI to automatically split all of the drawings inside DWG and also helps you move and superimpose all of the drawing plans that you have. And on top of that, if you are dealing with PDF files, we are also able to do automatic scaling on every single page in one click on all PDF that you have. Even though, if let's say the text scale is wrong, we can still able to scale it to size for you. And actually, when we are building this software, we just not pay attention to how simple it is. How simple is it for you to work? But we understand that in tender stage, for example, you actually need the speed to complete your work in time. So we actually build the software speedier as well. So maybe, Core, we can share a little bit about what makes the QuantifAI architecture and structure faster to use.
Okay, let me, the Glodon speediest man, to explain what is the speediest solution we have here. So first of all, we have this AI identify BIM details. All you need to do, click onto that button, plot the drawing. That's the instruction, also called the prompt, you need to give to the AI, and measurement done. The AI will have already done understanding the drawing and immediately take off all your rebar just like that.
Oh, I heard people, whoa. When
I heard that too. And not just yet, we also throw that chunk of data into your 3D. So you have the data, you have the 3D, next up, quantity lah. So immediately we will then extract the entire spreadsheet of quantity for your good life. So with that, we save, I don't think 10 though, maybe more than 15 days in manual measurement for BIM rebar into 1 to 2 hours already. So yes, indeed, it extreme speed. I tell you, we both of us spend multiple nights, day and nights, just to get the AI trained well, to show you all this today. Next up, wall reinforcement. So you have leaf core wall rebar goes haywire, worse than me. And then you put the drawing into the software and tell the AI, this is my wall rebar drawing. Read it, trace it for me. And once done tracing, rebar generated. You will see all the red color, yellow color here and there. It means 3D. By then, 3D generated, quantity available. Just, that's it. Easy as it is. So previously, 1 to 5 days of leaf core wall manipulation, adjustment. Now it's a matter of 1 to 8 hours only lah. Prove me wrong. Try it. Next up, slab reinforcement. Especially when it comes to general notes or slab typical details, you will have information, but actually if you want to use software or whatsoever to calculate, it's difficult. All you need to do now, tidy up side by side, tidy up according to the general notes or slab typical details. All rebar, slab rebar will be generated to whatever shape it is, whatever size, and the entire building, one tower of 40 floors, no problem. Slab reinforcement will be laid as an expert on the site. I will tell you on the site. Why is it on the site? Later lah. See me later somewhere out there. And then saving your 2 to 3 days per floor, slab rebar measurement into 1 to 2 hours of effort only lah. Next up, smart table. Wow, this one a little bit of my personal preference lah. What it does, we have tabulated drawings. So in software, we scan the table and generate the 3D. And any adjustment, or in the other way around, you scan the 2D drawing, you scan the layout plan. When you click the smart table, it gives you this table immediately. All the data will be extracted from the 3D just like that. And any adjustment in the table, it reflects in the 3D immediately. So the 3D is the table is the 3D. And table, one key thing, is what QS do very well. We good in managing table, and we now in the software empower you better to control the 3D in your fingertips. Next up, AI 2D measurement. So now, simply click onto the button, click, 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 done. 2D measurement completed, just like that. You do not need to find the enclosed area, trace here and there. No more nightmare. Just click it. And immediately, measurement complete for area. And we can generate up to BTF for your application. And also for number and lines. All you need to do, plot the drawing, tell the AI, keep running, don't stop, measure the quantity. And immediately, all the lines, all the numbers would have been measured and generating the quantity. So again, everything in our software, it will measure, it will show you in 3D. And when you have the 3D, you get the quantity. And that 1 day per floor kind of work life, 1+ hours of effort. And as well, Next Buddy. I think some of you have already seen Next Buddy just now. So hit on to the button, very left, right bottom, hit on, and then ask, where should I lunch? No, it won't answer you. We train it specifically with our dictionary. We call it RAG system. So to answer you professionally how the software function operated. And I'm the speediest man now. I'm going to tell you something about speed. So computational efficiency. We do a lot of improvement in computation efficiency. In our lab test, hey, Alfred, you didn't block them. Less than 40,000 of entities or even up to 100,000 of entities. 100,000. 100,000, it means one block, 3 blocks of 40 floors building. Calculation speed could save up 2 to 7 times by itself. What it means, layman English. One laptop that runs TAS, in QuantifAI, it at least runs 2 times faster compared to your TAS. Try it. And as well, Sharper. We build Sharper solution, make more precision quantity for construction application. Perhaps this one, I'll leave it to my expert for more professional answering.
Sure. So if you try to reflect on yourself, when you're doing a project from tender until the project stage, you actually find yourself doing recalculation every time. Why? Because tender stage and project stage require different level of details with your quantity, and it serves different purpose as well. One is for estimating, and another one is actually for the real deal. You need to purchase the material, for example. So now we build our QuantifAI architecture and structure to cater all of this, so you don't have to do the double works. If you already have the model for tender, for estimation, you can then actually pass on this into the construction stage up until the final account. And instead of doing remeasurement every time, you basically just update your model if there is any changes. But if there is no changes, basically you can just directly get the quantity that you need. So then you avoid doing double work in your construction stage. Let's have a look. The first point is that we enables you to draw a construction zone. We understand that when we are building some projects, especially for one floor, we cannot get it done in 1 day, right? So most of the time, we will actually separate one floor into different zones. And once you separate that zones, actually, your quantity takeoff already starts. Why? Because now you want to know how much material is inside that one zone. And not to say, maybe my zone changed. Maybe my work is too little. Maybe I can expand my zone, like maybe I have more productivity. All of this now available to be done in QuantifAI architecture and structure. What you need to do is that you just use your 3D model that you already have, and then what you do is that you just draw the zones that you want to do. We will directly and instantly get you the quantity. No matter it is a concrete, it's a formwork, it's an architectural item, maybe brick walls, maybe it's a rebar. We will get you everything within a single click. And this will cut down hours of work that you previously done manually into just minutes, because what you need to do is basically you just draw. And on top of that, we also wonder and explore how can we help you to justify the claims on your progress as well. So if we reflect, how we do progress is that we check on site and then we maybe remeasure on the drawings. But actually the drawings never change from the start. So what we can do now is instead use your already built 3D model, maybe for tender, maybe pre-construction stage, and then you just select which item you already done on site. It's pretty easy. You just look on site. Maybe some friends took a picture. Maybe you just guess. And then you just select the items you have in the model, and we will be able to directly get you the quantity. And on top of that, all the annotation that you do can be exported to PDF as well. So if, let's say, you want to attach something, now you can do progress mapping not from two-dimensional paper, but in a 3D view as well. So this will also cut down hours that you need to prepare this document for claims. But the good thing is now, we enables you to explore far beyond what we're able to do now. We introduced the bar bending schedule simulation analysis. If you try to see in Malaysia mostly, what we do with rebar is that you have the options. For example, if you are a contractor, you can manage the rebar by yourself, or you can use subcon to manage for you, maybe cut to bend. As an owner, you have an option to either supply the material by yourself, or let the contractor to manage all the materials by themselves. But all of this judgment actually just based on one single problem. The fact that reinforcement bar will always have a waste. And it's the matter who wants to bear the waste. So what we're building now is that using the single model that you have, within a click of a button, we actually run all your rebar cuts into a simulation analysis. We will let you know how many tonnage you need to procure and finish the job, and how to arrange it, and what's the wastage that you will get. So all of these insights will give you more information even before you start the project, before even the cutting starts. So this is your data that you can use, and then you can utilize it on your each own purposes. And we will enable you to get 2 to 7% of waste, and this is all automatic. If you have some engineer who is very good, it can actually use this and leverage it and make it lower as well. So that's the power that you have now just within a single software of QuantifAI architecture and structure. But all of this, don't just listen to me and my colleague here with his words.
Wait, why?
Yeah.
Why not?
So we will actually share you a bit what we have been doing in Malaysia for the past months.
So for the past few months, we don't just stop by Malaysia, but the entire Southeast Asia. We have been launching this pioneer benchmarking program, and we get the higher user recognition of significant improvement in the work processes, in the efficiency, in the complex task ability, and also technological advancement, achieving a satisfaction score of 4.76 out of 5, an NPS rate ranging between 47% to 83%, average at 60% of score of NPS rate, and the features efficiency up to 70 times. It's written there compared to manual. I think most of you already seen just now. The moment when the AI runs the BIM detail, like nobody business, that's the 70 times how it gained. And it does. All this data, we don't just build ourselves, it's not lab tests, it's user feedback. And it all built across variety of projects, including but not limited to residence, commercial, industrial, public amenities, across and over more than 100 of projects, 5 million projects meter square scale, and many enterprises type, including consultant, contractor, government, and private sectors
It
as
looks
well.
unreal. So let's try to have a look what of some our users have already done.
I prepared some, just in case you said this one. So let's take a look on some of our users' feedback. So we have here, Alunan Asas, previously may need 21 days of work effort for the quantity takeoff. Now, it's within 2 weeks, 10 days of taking off only with QuantifAI alone. And here we have art facade, the testimonial, I like it the most. Changes are now no longer nightmare. Update drawing, come lah, who scare who? Just give me the update, I will do it for you. From 2 to 3 weeks back then, now it's already 1 week management effort only lah. And next up will be my personal favorite. Here, looking at it, previously even in TAS, TRB, the beam rebar measurement alone could have taken up 1 month to 2 months because it's 700,000 meter square project. I cannot tell more already lah. I think P&C a bit lah. And now, with the same size of it, it's 3 days of effort. And looking at the testimonial, back then, no, currently 3 days with detailed checking, just in case the baby AI makes some mistakes. It's new ma, you just heard about AI also ma, for the BIM details, very new. So 3 days with checking, and imagine what if the AI got matured? What if? Think about it, imagine about it. And same case for BIM details as well in FPS. We do have back then 1 to 2 days per typical floor, okay? Per typical floor rebar measurement for BIM. Now it's 1 hour of matter only. And talking about comprehensive measurement, you have, say, for an example, a villa, a special villa, multi-level. So back then, you would have difficulties. Even with 3D also, it's rather difficult to check where the data come from here and there, where is the missing information. But now with Smart Table, the table equals to 3D, 3D is your table. So checking on your Smart Table alone, it's already sufficiently telling you, judge professionally whether the information, any gap in between. And my brother sitting over there, SVR, so we have a collab, he was shocked. So we have a collaboration with them. Back then, 2 to 3 weeks out of like 10 of them to build multiple projects. Now, it's a matter of a week just to get the tag along with the measurement to speedily done. And as well, we have the KHA Shanxi, also has been already tested with their complex residence projects. And 2-in-1 solution is definitely the more convenient solution. And I also have this PKT's collaborator project, whereby they have the Revit source. Back then, if it is just plain 2D measurement, it could take easily 2 to 3 weeks just for the measurement works in TAS, TRB as well. But now, what's being said, it's 2 hours we can import. And the moment Revit model imported, think about it, the next thing you do, everything is AI. Run the AI, scan AI, scans, AI scan, AI scan. Done. Just like that. Quick and easy. Next one, we have...
Oh, this is not a building.
Well, does it look even like a building? No, it is not. It is a bridge. And yes, our users are able to use, my friend sitting there, look, see, and then sitting, I see you say what first. So yes, indeed, we managed to even help to build the bridges project. So though the software doesn't exactly meant for infrastructure, it may have been for use of building only. But now, comparing to, though some fine-tuning need lah, but comparing to manual measurement, we're using more scale ruler basis, it's already a huge improvement. And measurement made possible, details are being catered. And that is where QuantifAI. QuantifAI, architecture and structure, brings you simpler, speedier, sharper solution. And key takeaway today, you can throw away anything we say here. Just remember, simpler, speedier, sharper solution. And that's it for our presentation. Thank you so much.
Thank you all. Bye-bye.
Oi, Alfred. Here's Alfred. See you next year.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause once again for Mr. Koro and Mr. Alfred for such an interesting presentation. So that demonstration truly gave us a clear look at what QuantifAI can bring to everyday quantity takeoff. Less repetitive work, faster workflows, and more time for professionals to focus on higher value decisions. And that is where AI becomes truly meaningful. Not just smarter technology, but a smarter way to work. And while technology continues to move our industry forward, progress is also shaped by the people and leaders who champion that change. Today's event is made even more meaningful by the presence of distinguished leaders across the AEC industry. So now, ladies and gentlemen, may I invite everyone to turn your attention to the red carpet as we welcome our esteemed guests. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and let's welcome them with a big round of applause. Let's welcome Mr. Tai Ming-yong, Vice Chairman of Construction Industry Sub-Council of China Council Promotion of International Trade. Mr. Lei Peng, Vice President of Glodon Company Limited. Ms. Joyce Chan, Country Director of Glodon Malaysia. Yang berbahagia Dato' Dr. Khairus Masnan, Deputy Secretary General, Development Sector of Ministry of Works, KKR. Yang berusaha Puan Rashina, Secretary General of Policy and International Division of Ministry of Works, KKR. Yang berusaha Haji Ahmad Fauzi, Head of Project Management Team E-Work System of Ministry of Finance, MOF. Yang berbahagia Dato' Architect IDR Asman, Deputy Director General of Works, Specialty Sector of Public Works Department, JKR. Yang berbahagia Dato' Surveyor Azizu, Director of Contracts and Quantity Surveying Branch of Public Works Department, JKR. Technologies Mihan Ana Johari, Deputy Director, Technical Services of Public Works Department, JKR Sarawak. Engineer Technologies Prof. Islan Ahmad, Senior General Manager of CIDB Malaysia. Surveyor Najib Muhammad Noor, CEO of CIDB Digital Sedirian Berhad. Mr. Kenneth Liu, President of Master Builders Association Malaysia, MBAM. Yang berusaha Dato' Astaman Abdul Aziz, Secretary General of MBAM. Engineer Technologies Lui Yuhua, President of Chartered Institute of Building, CIOB. Technologies Razak Wong, President of Malaysia BIM Association. Mr. Ahmed Zaharani, Secretary General of Bumiputra Contractors Association of Malaysia. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, let's give all our VIPs a big round of applause. Thank you very much for your presence to grace the My AEC Connect Day 2026. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at one of the biggest highlights of the day. Something new, something smarter, something designed to take quantity takeoff into the next generation. But before the big reveal, our innovation has a story, built through years of experience, collaboration, and continuous refinement. So, before we officially unveil Glodon QuantifAI, let's take a quick look at the journey that brought us here. Everyone, please turn your attention to the screen.
Before today's launch, this journey had already begun. We listened to real needs. From real projects, we first introduced the vision, a new generation of AI-powered quantity takeoff. Not just a new product, a new way of working. Teams across the region came together. We aligned across markets, bridging global needs. We listened, refined, and improved. Again and again. Localized, tested, proven. In early 2026, our journey continued in Indonesia, where innovation met real-world projects by projects, validation by validation, proven through practice, not tested in theory. Refined, accelerated, ready for launch, building on what we learned in Indonesia. QuantifAI accelerated into Malaysia. Innovation grows through every experience. We ensured every detail was real-use. Powered by AI, we reimagined the way quantity surveyors work. Less repetition, more intelligence, more possibilities. Today, at AEC Connect Day 2026, Glodon QuantifAI officially launches in Kuala Lumpur, and this is only beginning. Coming next to East Malaysia, South Malaysia, West Malaysia. From insight to validation to transformation, every conversation inspired a better solution. Every project strengthened our confidence. Every
Ladies and gentlemen, what we have just seen is more than the journey of a product. It is a journey we have built together with our customers and partners. Since March 2025, we have listened to real project needs, learned from your feedback, and continuously refined the solution through close collaboration. To all our clients and partners who are present here today, thank you very much for your trust and for being part of this journey. Because of you, Glodon QuantifAI was not only built for the industry, but it was built with the industry. And now, this is the official launch of Glodon QuantifAI. To commemorate this significant milestone, may I invite our distinguished guests to join us on stage for the official launch ceremony. May I now respectfully invite, firstly, Glodon representative, Mr. Lei Peng, Vice President of Glodon Company Limited, together with Ms. Joyce Chant, Country Director of Glodon Malaysia, and also Ms. Claire, Product Director of Glodon QTO product line. Also, we'd like to invite representative from our distinguished guest, Yang Berbahagia Dato Dr. Karis Masnad, Deputy Secretary General, Development Sector of Ministry of Works, KKR, Yang Berbahagia Dato Architect IGR Asman, Deputy Director General of Works Specialist Sector of Public Works Department, JKR, as well as Engineer Technologies Rofislan Ahmad, Senior General Manager of CIDB Malaysia, to join us on stage for the official launch ceremony. So we would like to invite all our distinguished guests who are present on the stage to take our respective positions behind the launch podiums. So ladies and gentlemen, in just a few moments, our distinguished guests will officially unveil Glodon QuantifAI, symbolizing the beginning of a new chapter in AI-powered digital construction. So to our distinguished guests who are on the stage, when I count down from 10, please place your palms on the launch podiums, yeah? So when I count from 10 to 1, so when you hit 1, please place your palm on the launch podium. All right, so are you ready? And now let's count down together from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure to present Glodon QuantifAI. Congratulations! Let's give the Glodon team a big round of applause for this remarkable milestone. I'd like to invite our distinguished guests on stage to remain in position for one group photo with your palm on the launch podiums. So I'd like to have our distinguished guests once again put your palm on the launch podiums. Yeah, for our group photo later on. All right, so one more group photo, please, our guests, with your palms on the launch podium. All right, let's look at the front. Yes, with your palm on the launch podium. Yes, once again for a group photo. With your brightest smile to commemorate this very special occasion. All right, thank you very much. Okay, one more with your thumbs up. Everyone, thumbs up and look to the front with your brightest smile once again. Look at our official photographer at the front. 3, 2, 1, to the front, smile. All right, one more video. Let's go to the front. You may wave your hands, look to the front for video. All right, so we'll let you have our guests once again. Yes, please put your palms on the launch podium for our video. Okay, your palms on our launch podium once again for our official videographer to take the video. All right, thank you very much. to our distinguished guests. So I'd like to invite all our distinguished guests to kindly take your respective seats. Thank you very much. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, now we'd like to have our official photographer and videographer to be up onto the stage for our group photo session. So for our event team, you may join us at the front of the stage for this group photo. So ladies and gentlemen, now we'd like to take a big group photo. So for those of you who are wearing your mask, if you don't mind, you can take off your mask for our group photo session. All right. So now with the house light on, everyone get ready. With our official photographer and videographer right at the front. And now we'll take a group photo together in 3, 2, 1. Smile. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, everyone, can we have thumbs up, please? Yes, everyone, let's have thumbs up for our group photo. Again, in 3, 2, 1. All right, thank you very much. And now let's capture one special video together. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, let us take a very special video together to commemorate this very special occasion. So when I say double intelligence with, I would like to everyone in the ballroom to respond with AI 5D BIM. Okay, so when I say double intelligence with, everyone in the ballroom say, yes, that's right. So let's do it again. Okay, now the official one. More energetic, okay, on this Friday afternoon with even more energy. So let's do it. Double intelligence with. Can we do it again? One more time. Okay, more energetic one, yeah? Double intelligence with. Excellent, fantastic. Thank you everyone for your cooperation. Please continue staying with us with this energy, yeah? All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we have seen the vision. We have experienced the technology. And now it is time to unlock the opportunity. To mark today's launch, Glodon has prepared something special exclusively for everyone joining us today at Glodon AEC Connect Day 2026. For today only, ladies and gentlemen, we're introducing a special launch offer for Glodon QuantifAI. So if you have been wondering what is coming up next after the launch, this is the moment. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Jin Fong, Account Manager of Glodon Malaysia, to reveal the Glodon QuantifAI exclusive launch offer. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Ms. Jin Fong.
Okay, I think this is a really good picture, so I'm gonna skip it first. So good afternoon, everyone. I hope you guys are having a good time because I see a lot of beautiful faces here. So I think up to this stage, you guys already know, how QuantifAI works and what it can do for you. So I'll just give you a very quick recap on what really changes with QuantifAI, as well as what that means for us as QS. And of course, since today is AEC Connect Day, so I will also be sharing a number that we haven't revealed yet, which is our official launch price of QuantifAI. We'll get that in a bit, okay? But first, let's start with the most obvious change with QuantifAI, which is time. So across the workflow that we showed earlier by amazing Alfred and Cora that they show about our how QuantifAI works, we are actually seeing a faster productivity if compared with traditional digital taking off, which is around 2 to 5 times faster, as well as 7 to 9 times faster if we compare with manual taking off. In some cases, so we're no longer talking about saving a few minutes here and there, we're actually talking about works that used to take days to complete, now only taking hours. But speed is not the most interesting part. So what's more interesting is what can we get back from the time that we saved. So a lot of QS time today, we still spend it to producing information, for example, doing measurements, and of course, inputting information and checking. So if AI can take away all of those repetitive work, then naturally the times can go to something more important. For example, analyzing information, understanding the cost, and also making better decisions. This is what we mean by moving from measurements from managing quantity. And I think this is very important because we're not trying to remove the professional judgment by QS. We're actually creating more room for it. And that thinking is what really sits behind QuantifAI. So that brings us to today. So after everything we have seen today, this afternoon, I believe you guys are very excited about, what is our official launch price of QuantifAI. So now we are ready to officially bring QuantifAI to Malaysia, and let's make it official. So QuantifAI will be officially launched at 9,900 per license per year, and that is the official launch price of QuantifAI, which is our first ever AI platforms, Takeoff platforms. And since we are launching it here today, of course, we have some special arrangement as well as we want the first step into QuantifAI to be easier, as well as not on the software side, but also on the adoption side. Okay, I see a lot of people getting excited by it already. So I will let you guys know what's actually more excited for today. Because for today, we have prepared some additional special arrangement for a company who decide to come on board with us during AEC Connect Day. So for every QuantifAI purchase today, the professional service fee and training fee will be complimentary. So that's more than 2,400 in added value. So basically, you're not just getting QuantifAI, basically you are getting everything you need to get started. More than that, of course, we have our rewards program, just exclusive for AEC Connect Day 2026. So every purchase that made today will come with a special gift. And of course, it depends on the amount. And of course, there are more to unlock at different tiers. So we have some pretty nice things waiting for you guys outside at our booth. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time going through with all of the gifts that we have. So just want you to remember, the exclusive promotions that we are giving out is actually only for AEC Connect Day only. So if you are curious, do come and find us at our booth outside at the left side there, and we will show you what you can unlock today. So if I put everything on a page, this is pretty simple. This is really what today's launch looks like. So QuantifAI will officially launch at 9,900 per license per year. And for AEC Connect Day 2026, we'll be giving professional service fee and trading fees for a complimentary, as well as if you just want to simply, to understand what your team wants to, then you can actually come to a sales booth and talk to us when we will work it through with you together. And please come find us to redeem all this amazing gift, okay? And with that, QuantifAI is officially launched in Malaysia, and we hope the next chapter of QS is not simply about measuring faster, it's actually about having more time to manage, to think, as well as to make better decisions. Welcome to QuantifAI. Thank you.
Thank you very much to Jean for unveiling the exclusive launch offer. Well, I have to say I am tempted too, yeah? So don't stop here, ladies and gentlemen. You visit our exclusive deal zone to explore the offer and speak with our Glodon team. And who knows, your visit might just come with a winning surprise. And ladies and gentlemen, today we have witnessed the launch of a new generation of AI-powered quantity takeoff technology. But beyond technology itself, the transformation happens when innovation is adopted, tested, and proven in real-world applications. The voices of our industry practitioners are essential in helping us understand how digital solutions create meaningful impact on actual projects. This afternoon, we are honored to bring together industry professionals who have experienced this transformation firsthand. Our next session is titled Reimagining Quantity Takeoff from Traditional BIM to AI-Powered 5D. Through this discussion, we will explore how QuantifAI is helping professionals streamline workflows, improve productivity, and unlock greater value through smarter and digital solutions. To moderate this insightful session, let's welcome once again Mr. Chiu Siak Kaur from Glodon QTO product line. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause to Mr. Kaur. So now let's have Mr. Kaur onto the stage. And now, Mr. Kaur, the floor is yours.
Yep, thank you, MC again. So that's a great entry again. Once again, I'm excited. And let me, sorry, I still go with paper. Well, so let me first introduce our panels. We have quite talented panels today. We have a young talent, Ian from PKT, with an experience of, if I can remember correctly, let me try to memorize it. Starting to use our software, dedicated our software since 2024, roughly, plus minus. Very young talent, and with some background back then with some other businesses ventures and also QS practices. So back then, before long back then, he was with manual measurement, and now with 2024 onwards using QBCOS, and also very new QuantifAI. So welcome, Aaron. And next one, we do have also Daniel. I call him Daniel. Wow, he is the one that built the bridge. Let's hear the story from Daniel later, okay? So Daniel, rather professional. He tell me, wow, Kaur, you see, 8 kilometers, beautiful, isn't it? And also Joey, my personal brother. I met him a lot of times, seriously. He's, I would say, rather professional. I think 10 years already, more or less, with quantity surveying experience with software. With 10 years of experience already. So we will also listen to SBR from contractor, building most of the big project, so far as I know lah. Small project, nah. Yeah. And then also Chester, my colleague from Glodon. So let's get started with our panel discussion today. I prepared quite some questions. That's why I bring a lot of papers. So hope you don't mind. Okay, the first question we go on. Since you all have already been using QBCOS, TS, TRB, and also QuantifAI, before we go into QuantifAI, keep it a little bit excited. How do you feel about BIM-based takeoff with QuantifAI, TS, TRB? Maybe Aaron first?
Hello?
Yep.
Okay, right. So, sorry, could you repeat the question again?
How do you feel of BIM-based takeoff, which with the one without AI, TS, TRB, yeah.
So
how do you feel about it?
Manual.
Yeah.
So, my previous company, I had an experience before we got a TS, where we were actually using manual for about a month. So I was using AutoCAD, and it was a commercial project. So I had to measure everything, lines, and then go through everything, double check, and then Excel basically. So my entire weeks is basically Excel every single week. So moving on, after a month, we got in TAS. Beam-based modeling, fantastic. 3D, able to check everything, I'm able to see the model and different angles and stuff like that. So I think it really helps in envisioning and ensuring accuracy as well.
Cool. What about Joey, in your QBCOS experience back then?
Hello.
Yeah, how do you feel about it?
For me, I feel that the manual measurement really obsolete already. So this is the industry standard already, even TAS, TRB. So from my point of view, from a main point of view, we get to digitalize a lot of our subcon claims. Like we use segmentation a lot, so that will make a very big difference. So from there we can, even in segmentation, we can flexibly adjust accordingly, where you can move lines here and there, whereas in traditional ways, we have an A3 where we highlight one by one manually. So I'm limited to the number of highlighters, colors I have. So I cannot have more than that.
Yeah.
So there's a big difference, digitalization for me.
What about Daniel? How your experience with back then TS, TRB?
For me, before we use the task in TRB, our quantity takeoff was manually.
Oh.
And it takes a lot of time. I remember we used the dim sheet, we used the scale ruler, we used, even though we used the thread to measure the curve line, so it takes a lot of time. But after we use the task and TRB, it's really helped us in producing the quantity so fast.
Wow, that was very classic, even with threads, scale rules. Wow, that's what I had in my university, I guess. Okay, then next up, after using Quantify, to compare with the TS, TRB, now with AI already, and also two-in-one solution. Maybe Daniel, could you go first? How do you feel about the Quantify so far?
We tried the Quantify, and it's, you know, before this, we used the task for the architectural works, Takeoff, and for TRB, we used to get the rebar, and we need to do the Takeoff separately. We do the task first, then we do the TRB. But now with two-in-one software, it's really helped us. We can do both in one platform. So it's really fast and really big effective for us.
So with previously you may need to transfer from one and another. Yeah, but sorry, back then have such an experience with you.
Just to check with you, basically back then you have to do TS and TRB, correct? Will you find it very troublesome or human error will it occur?
Yes. When we try to export the task model, and then you need to import it back to TRB.
TRB, yeah.
We might do the mistake, like missing item, that one. So it's with two-in-one platform, it's really helped us. After we do the rebar, after we do the dimension for the, I give some example, the pie cap. We do the dimension for the pie cap, the length, the width, the depth. Then right after that, we straight away key in the rebar information. Then it's done.
Oh, everything in one go.
Yes.
Instead. Cool.
Yes.
All right. Then Joey, what about your experience with Quantify?
This two-in-one thing, I've been waiting for a long time for this. I'm sure you know. I've been complaining about why do I have to export and import and all that.
Agree.
All I can say is about time lah.
True. Yeah.
About
True.
time.
So yeah. How about Aaron? Your point of view?
Well, as they all mentioned eloquently, two-in-one is definitely fantastic. You reduce a lot of mistakes as well, because I believe that although no software is perfect, you know, if you keep needing to change here and there, import, export, definitely there will be some issues. So having two-in-one and having the favorite tab is fantastic, because that's where I can put everything that I always use on my favorite tab. I don't have to go back and forth as well. And for example, for BIM, with the smart table, it makes everything so much easier. It makes checking, it makes identifying efficient. So yeah.
So if I could quickly wrap a little bit of what so far we have experienced, because we will keep on sharing about experiences. So back then in TS, TRB, well, things goes like, compared to manual, it goes click already, but still, not yet, not full yet. And then a lot of your experience may have, back then you will be like, I change here and then I have to update there. It's a little bit cumbersome and could even cause error, could even potentially pose us into different risks. Say for example, update here and then suddenly update of another model, make clashes or data brush away already, don't know what happened. So it's rather difficult to control. So now with Quantify in one solution, two-in-one solution alone, it's already a benefit, significantly already improved. Speed up, I think just now our PowerPoint also, we have go through, at least we can secure 2 to 5 times of speed, and of course compared to manual, it's already much more. And what about the AI feature? What about the AI feature? Have you any of you, maybe Joey, start from you. Have you tried the Quantify AI feature already?
Yes, I've tried some AI features, maybe not fully. So far, I don't think everything is released yet, step by step. So whatever that is available, like Smart Table and all that, so far, the idea, you're getting there. So, but as all AI tools we use, AI don't have the accountability. We still need to check one by one here and there. But all in all, so far, the basic things that it plans to do, that it tends to do, they do it well. Just that the complicated part, maybe we need to enhance on it, or we need to check on it.
So if I can rephrase your words, would be, understanding correctly would be, so previously, now with AI, it's already speedier. The repetitive task part can be taken care of.
Yes. The repetitive can be taken care of.
Can be taken care
just
of.
That the complicated ones.
But we now, I think from your words, I can enlighten here, we now change our QS role. We now make QS more supervisor. We keep on mentioning in a lot of places we all mentioned just now, AI supervisor. We now, to be honest, I think one of a story my friend shared with me, now it relies the professionality of the QS already, because it has to really determine whether the details correct or wrong. Well, AI, what it can do so far, it can promise your data from drawing be interpreted. So the repetitive part that you need to understand or interpret the drawing already taken care by the AI. But the source of data itself could make some conflicting understanding for AI. So the accountability of the AI's data or result still tends to be checked by more supervisor role. So the AI supervisor like us QS will need to do more detailed checking instead. So what about Daniel? Have you already tried any of the AI features so far in Quantify?
Actually, for Quantify, I really love the rebar identification for BIM. But I think that one I don't want to talk about. I just want to talk about the column AI identification.
Yeah.
That one we use just now. If we use to the simple column, manual input is still okay. But when it's come to larger project, mega project, the rebar arrangement come with the complex rebar arrangement. You know? So with the feature that we can select, AI can read the rebar from the drawing section of the column. So it's helped us. I really love it.
Well, I have to thank you first.
Yes.
Okay, so because I think for ARH receiving some of the project is rather mega project, the column reinforcements are usually complicated. I think back then when I visit, you were saying the double bundle bar, isn't it? Double layer rebar.
Yes.
Oh, that is scary.
Yes.
That means a real serious big deal.
Yes, it's really helped us. But after with AI, you know, it might be took less time to do the takeoff. But I think after this, we need to spend more time to checking, analyzing, and maybe decision making.
So more of the, like mentioned just now, the supervisor role. So already naik pangkat.
But actually, I'm quite curious when you say you spend more time on the checking part. So with the Quantify software, right, I would like to check with you. With that new enhancement on the checking part, does it really help you?
Yes.
Like every single quantity can be tagged, correct?
Yes.
So does it make your supervisor role much more smoother?
Do you feel easy as supervisor now?
Yes.
Cool. So indeed, I think what we can get so far, though AI can work rather fast, rather quick, and it helps us to quickly trace the drawing or even study the drawing, generate the quantity. Eventually, we all naik pangkat. Everyone here, whoever used Quantify, we immediately already naik pangkat and say, okay, I'm the AI supervisor, no play, I'm gonna check the detail and I'm gonna decide, make more decision making instead. Yeah. So, Aaron, what about you, the Quantify AI feature?
Well, like you mentioned, I think next time our title can be AISR already. Huh?
Wow. Anyone there? Anyone there? AISR. AISR. Yeah.
Right, so like we mentioned, Smart Table, I personally look at it as like a assistant QS, right? So I guess, as everybody here has mentioned, it is a next step in a very right direction, where we basically don't have to keep doing repetitive work. We can really put our brain power more into basically cross-checking and making sure everything is accurate and things can be completed quickly as well. And I'm sure clients and contractors will love that as well. So,
Indeed. Especially like, I think for PKT case, because back then we piloted the Revit model project. So they are quite heavily reliant on the Smart Table. So we actually introduced Smart Table to PKT so that it's easier checking. Whenever there is conflicting info or any misunderstanding, could be verified immediately. So with Smart Table now, you not just naik pangkat, you double naik pangkat already. You know already naik pangkat, you check the model and the AI work, and then you also based on table itself already can control the AI and the 3D both together. Double naik pangkat already, double intelligence like today's team. Okay, one more additional question. The panel start to panic already, additional question. You all has already been expressing like the BIM reinforcement AI identify, and then wall and column rebar identify, as well as Smart Table. How do you all find learning it? Do you find difficulties in getting to learn? Maybe Daniel, how do your experience learning?
We just try and error. But for the first time, you guys came to our office to tell about the Quantify and teach us how to do that. Then after that, we try and error, try to our project. Then if we have the problem, then my team will go to the customer service and ask. But for me, I have a special number phone for call.
Well, let's not disclose that.
So that's why we try.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. And then how about Ian? Your experience learning about the Smart Table and other features?
I'm gonna lie, I've only been using it for about less than a month, right?
Well.
But using it less than a month, I think that I'm picking it up quite fast. So based on that, I think that it's actually quite easy, right? Since that, you can even speak to next buddy, they can even help you, right? So cross-checking and identifying those are quite easy to learn.
Great. Then Joey, how do you experience about learning? Well, complain later, Complain later. Yeah.
So I guess the steps in order to do any smart table and all that, the precedent steps are very strict. Where you have to follow step 1, you do what, step 2, you do what, step 3, to do what, then only you get the final answer that you really want. So these steps will take some adjustment because we are moving from TRB to this. TRB is pretty straightforward, everything you have to do manually, where you don't get to manage and oversee. So yeah, I guess looking forward to learn every step.
Wow, that has a message inside.
Message taken down. Yes, I support him during his journey to adopt this Quantify.
Correct.
So does our support actually help you or ease your work during your adoption period?
Really tip-top.
Tip-top. Okay.
Thank you. Then my further question for maybe Aaron personally. You guys wait, got your special question. Aaron, now since already you experience around with the Quantify and things, because I think some of, maybe not your colleague some of other people's colleagues, my friends' colleague, maybe, resistance a bit in using Quantify, they have a little bit of worry of making changes. So what would you tell them in that case?
Well, I mean, such is the digital era, right? Because everybody is worried that AI is going to replace us. I don't think we can ever really eradicate that fear, but it's important to note that as human beings, we are always evolving, right? We're always adapting. So along with technology, we should basically learn to embrace it with open arms and learn from it and learn with it. And so together we can basically increase the efficiency and speed of the industry. And well, who knows what we can achieve in the future, right? 5 years from now, you know? So
yeah, indeed. Thank you. And then, Joey, your personal question, yeah, this one. Yeah, since you're a contractor, so we would also like to find out more lah. In terms of your project control, with the aid of Quantify, do you think that it's possibly help you improve in your cash flow management and things compared to other contractor? Maybe you can become better or sort?
For this, yes, because as a main con QS, we have a lot of tasks. We got a lot of responsibilities, and one of them is measuring. I would say by reducing our time spent in measuring, we can focus on other stuff like negotiating, procurement of, building materials, doing comparison.
Yeah.
We can focus more on that, and in the end of the day, more profitability. Yeah.
And then what about Daniel? Daniel, how far better? Because I think there are quite some consultants here lah. How far better your now BIM cross AI enabled personnel? You know, you are already AI with BIM empowered. So how far better do you compare? Do you think you compare with other consultants?
I think we one step ahead with using the Quantify. For me, BIM gives us data, and AI helps us to use the data smarter. Using BIM alone, I think is already good, but adding AI is make the takeoff more faster, like you say.
Yeah.
BIM only take 8 seconds only to generate the quantity.
Yes, correct.
I think yes, it very help us. I heard people say the AI will replace everything.
Wow.
The AI will replace the QS. Let be AI be the QS.
Wow.
But I don't think it will be like that way. I think what I can see is AI is helping QS to become more productive.
Indeed. So, what I can summarize here with all the answers or what we have shared so far, for peers who are actually has a little bit of worried, yes, it's normal to be worried, but also don't be worried because we are actually along, not just the software alongside with you, but also we have like Chester and the rest of the team. We are going to tag alongside with you to go through the difficulties. And as of competitive edge, the contractor and consultant both, with AI now, it enables us already better because we already, naik pangkat na, already better already, can control the AI's operation. At the same time, it saves down a lot of repetitive tasks. Don't need us to do those things repetitively, spend a lot of times, but drives us better with greater productivity to control on some other sectors of works. So perhaps maybe Chester, could you share us, since I think we shared quite a lot, adapting into this AI solution and things, it could help us to make improvement in our productivity, but it also a little bit worrisome. How would Glodon actually help us in that case?
Oh, now that's a very good question. I believe everyone here are quite worried with these new AI features, this whole new platform. It will be hard to actually adopt to it. So for Glodon, what we did is this. So first of all, we would like to rediscover how does our client actually do their work, their daily tasks, and so on and so forth. So we rediscover, we explore, we understand what does the pain point they're actually having. So what we're trying to do here is this. We understand the pain point that you're actually having right now currently, and we try to relate the product value to solve those pain points. So we actually move forward. So basically, those traditional training we've been giving for TS and TRB, I believe all of you have gone through, right? I believe this doesn't work anymore as for now. So what we did as an account manager, we sat side by side with our clients, understand what is going on. Then from there, we actually developed the training course for them. So for this movement, what we did right here is that client can actually use the software full force. As for now, currently client actually having like mild usage is due to the understanding towards the software. So that, with that said itself, we as account manager, we need to explore what's going on. Then we conduct training. So training is just giving you a guidance on an idea of how does the software actually works. But when it comes down to practical, I believe training is not sufficient, correct?
Indeed.
I think everyone here
Well,
agree
that's what the step-by-step, the joke from Joey means.
So let's move on to the next stage, which is the project guidance. Now, this is something I would say is a game changer, how we actually guide our client here. We developed this thing is to actually guide our clients step by step how to fully utilize the software from A to Z and also reduce the, the troublesome of them banging against the wall. So with that said, I believe Joey agree with this because actually I was with him the other day. We actually sat down, discussed, understand the pain point, and then with this project guidance actually eased his work when it comes down to adoption.
Yeah.
And lastly, what we did is we provide a detailed report letting them know that this software you can actually utilize in this cycle, this manner. With that, he benefit out of it. So this is pretty much how we actually help our clients when it comes down to adopting this software.
Indeed.
Okay.
So, yes, once again, we don't just let the software tag along with you and then you drive nowhere. Given you a Ferrari, didn't tell you where is the clutch, also no use one. So we are going to hand on hand, hold your hand, teach you where is the clutch, here is the left, here is the right, and then tell you how to drive that Ferrari so that you can really go fast with it. And indeed, that's QuantifAI. It doesn't come alone with the AI solution, but also tag along with the team and to drive you better and drive you faster for better productivity. And
you forget one thing, customer success first.
Always customer success first. So that's more or less about our panel discussion. And again, I would really like to thanks to you all, Aaron, Joey, and Daniel. And that's more or less about the panel discussion sharing. I hope you all like it. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Mr. Koro and all our distinguished panelists for sharing your valuable perspective. Ladies and gentlemen, today's discussion highlights a very important message. Digital transformation is not only about technology adoption, it's about enabling people, improving processes, and creating better outcomes across every project. Once again, thank you to our moderator and also distinguished panelists for such an insightful discussion. Ladies and gentlemen, can you please join me in giving them another big round of applause once again? Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are proud to recognize our QuantifAI pioneers, our valued clients and partners who have taken the first step in adopting this new generation of AI-powered quantity takeoff technology and implementing QuantifAI in real project environments. The confidence and commitment represent a significant milestone in the journey towards smarter digital construction. And now, may I invite our QuantifAI pioneers to come forward. Let's first welcome ARH Juruko Bahan Sendirian Berhad. And let's have SBR Sendirian Berhad. Let's also welcome PKT Quantity Surveying Consultants Sendirian Berhad. Next, let's welcome Alunan Asas Sendirian Berhad. Coming up, let's give a big round of applause and welcome ART Facade Sendirian Berhad. Next, we'd like to invite EFCT Consult. Let us also have Juruko Bahan FPS Sendirian Berhad to join us on stage. Next, welcome KH Alliance Quantity Surveyors Sendirian Berhad. Coming up next, let's welcome Shansi Construction Engineering Malaysia Sendirian Berhad. Last but not least, welcome Takeoff Partnership Malaysia Sendirian Berhad. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome them onto the stage. Let's have our QuantifAI pioneers to join us on the stage for this recognition ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, to present their certificates to our QuantifAI pioneers, may I invite Mr. Lei Peng and Ms. Joyce to join us on stage as our award presenters. We'd like to say a big thank you to our fellow clients and partners who have taken the first step in adopting this new generation of AI-powered quantity takeoff technology. And now we would like to have Mr. Lei Peng and Ms. Joyce to present certificates to our QuantifAI pioneers. Once again, we would like to say a big thank you to ARH Jurukor Bahan Sendirian Berhad, SBR Sendirian Berhad, PKT Quantity Surveying Consultants Sendirian Berhad, Alunan Asa Sendirian Berhad, ART Facade Sendirian Berhad, EFCT Consult, Jurukor Bahan FPS Sendirian Berhad, KH Alliance Quantity Surveyors Sendirian Berhad, Shansi Construction Engineering Malaysia Sendirian Berhad, and Takeoff Partnership Malaysia Sendirian Berhad. Thank you to our QuantifAI pioneers. Let us take a group photo together. All right, let's look to the front. So let's stand closer together in the center of the stage. And look to the front, our official photographer and videographer with our brightest smile, and also the token of appreciation for our group photo session. All right, look at our official photographer. Our videographer also at the front. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, everyone, can we have thumbs up, please? Yes, at the front for our another photo. And we'll take one more video. Yes, look at our videographer at the front as well. Yes, thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen. All right, all good for our photographer and videographer? All right, thank you very much. Now I'd like to invite our private sector recipients to return to your seats. And for Ms. Joy and Mr. Lei Peng, please join us on the stage. Please remain on the stage for our next agenda. Ladies and gentlemen, our recognition does not stop here. We are also honored to recognize an important public sector partner for its commitment to advancing digitalization in the construction industry. This recognition celebrates JKR Sarawak's vision, commitment, and willingness to embrace digital transformation through real project implementation. Through the State Archive Building Project, JKR Sarawak progressively transformed its quantity takeoff process, reducing the time required from approximately 4 weeks to 2 weeks and ultimately to just 4 days with QuantifAI. The team also established a more structured digital workflow covering project information gathering, digital measurement, quantity output, review, and validation. As a result, the process became faster, more consistent, and more traceable, while allowing the QS team to dedicate more time to higher value professional work such as review, validation, analysis, and judgment. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in recognizing JKR Sarawak. May I invite a representative from JKR Sarawak, Yang Berusaha Technologies Mihan Anajurai, Deputy Director Technical Services, to come forward to receive the Glodon QuantifAI benchmark recognition. Congratulations once again. And now I would like to invite Mr. Lei Peng and Ms. Joyce to present the certificate to our representative from JKR Sarawak, Yang Berusaha Technologies Mihan Anajurai. All right, let's look to the front for a photo session. Please look at our official photographer and also our videographer. All right, one more. Let's look at the front for our video with a brighter smile. All right, thank you very much. Congratulations once again to JKR Sarawak, and thank you for your commitment to digital transformation and innovation in the industry. Thank you very much, and you may now return to your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, behind every successful innovation journey are trusted partners who believe in the vision, support the mission, and grow together with us through every milestone. For more than a decade, Glodon has been fortunate to build meaningful partnerships with organizations across Malaysia. And these partnerships represent more than business relationships. They represent trust, collaboration, and a shared commitment towards advancing the construction industry. Today, we honor these valued partners through the Glodon Legacy Alliance 10-year partnership recognition. So before we begin the recognition ceremony, let us take a moment to celebrate this remarkable journey. So ladies and gentlemen, now please direct your attention to the screen for the Glodon Legacy Alliance tribute video.
In 2012, Glodon came to Malaysia with more than just software. We brought a new idea, BIM Quantity Takeoff, an idea that would change the way construction professionals worked.
And we see hand in hand. To see continuous innovation has supported my goal in the industry for more than a decade.
Glodon is more than just a measurement tool. It helps me manage cost, understand and visualize design intent, spot discrepancies, and more constructive discussions with employers and designers.
There are many benefits that are difficult to explain in words.
We need to use it ourselves to truly experience the difference.
With single takeoff data can be easily traceable, but continuous involved with annual updates that boost the processing speed.
Helping me work more efficiently over the years. It's been a privilege to grow alongside Glodon over the past decade.
We continuously gave feedback, and Glodon actively listened and responded to our needs. I can proudly say that I am one of Glodon's biggest fans.
Glodon has always been there to support my works and grow together with us. Thank you, Glodon, for being part of my journey, and I wish you continued success in the year ahead.
More than just a software, Glodon KeepCost has become a trusted partner in my QS journey. Thank you for making every project more efficient and accurate.
Since first using Glodon in 2012, it's been really exciting to see how far Glodon has come and to be part of that journey.
It enables faster quantity takeoff, eliminate repetitive manual measurement, and improve accuracy through built-in measurement rule that reduce error.
This new technology is a game changer. It has given us the confidence to embrace digital transformation in the construction industry.
I've been using Glodon for almost 10 years and it's been a reliable tool throughout my career. It helps me with quantity takeoff and cost estimation much faster and more accurate.
Glodon has been an essential part of my quantity measurement work.
I appreciate that Glodon continue to enhance its features and provide good technical support and training. Overall, an important tool in my daily work. It's become an important tool throughout our project lifecycle.
Data transparency has really helped us reduce quality dispute and build stronger trust across our project. Thanks once again to the entire Glodon team for changing my working life.
Glodon continue to support my works by enhancing productivity, consistency, and collaboration. It helps me to embrace the industry demands of the modern construction projects.
Receiving this Legacy Alliance Award is truly meaningful because it reflects not only a long-standing partnership with Glodon, but also my own growth over the past decade.
In consultancy, speed and accuracy are everything. Glodon has been a complete game changer for us, with a range of products from TAS, and now with QuantifAI. It's genuinely elevated the confidence our clients have in our numbers.
Today, I think Glodon implement the function of AI as one of their latest features. Good job, Glodon.
Hi everyone, JUBM journey with Glodon began in 2012 when Glodon entered the Malaysian market with GAS for architecture and structure and GRB for rebar. In April 2013, we conducted our first Glodon training at JUBM, beginning a long journey of learning, collaboration, and BIM-based quantity surveying. Today, this journey continues through trust, collaboration, and shared progress. As we enter the era of double intelligence, with AI and 5D BIM, we look forward to building the next chapter together.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so now we will proceed to the recognition ceremony to our Glodon Legacy Alliance 2026 partners. So let's first have Daniel Ng Yu Chun with us. Please join us on the stage. And next, let's welcome Surveyor Lai Wai Ming. Next, let's have Tan Ban Chi. Also, we have Surveyor Lim Xiao Vern. Next, let's have Chris Chua Chong Wei. Also, we have Surveyor Ng Kwan Tong JC. Next, we have Surveyor Lu Wei Chun. And also, we have Geoffrey Impreso Castro. Next, we have Mr. Michael Lim. And also we have Kok Mei Yin with us. Last but not least, let's welcome Tan Teck Yong. Ladies and gentlemen, please give them a big round of applause. And to present the recognition awards, I would like to invite Ms. Joyce, Country Director of Glodon Malaysia, and Mr. Chong Tao, Deputy Manager of Glodon Malaysia, to join us on stage. So I'd like to invite everyone to remain on stage here later on for a group photo session. Ladies and gentlemen, this recognition honors our long-standing clients who have supported Glodon for more than a decade. A partnership built on trust, commitment, and shared growth throughout Glodon's journey in Malaysia. So now we have Ms. Joyce and Mr. Chong Tao to present token to all our supporters. All right, so now let's stand closer together, please, in the middle of the stage for a group photo. All right, let's look to the front. Our official photographer and videographer with our brightest smile. And 3, 2, 1. Yes, and one more, let's have thumbs up, everyone. Again, to the front. 3, 2, 1. All right, so one more for our videographer, thumbs up as well. With your brightest smile. All right, thank you very much. So I'd like to invite our first group of Glodon Galaxy Alliance partners to return to your seats, please. Thank you very much. And we have Mr. Chong Tao and also Miss Joyce to please remain on the stage. All right, now ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite the second group of Glodon Legacy Alliance partners to join us on the stage. First and foremost, let's have Surveyor Edward Yao. Next, let's welcome Surveyor Na Pei Zi. Let us also have Surveyor Aaron Go to join us on stage. Next, let's have Maziati binti Muhammad Maslan. Let's also welcome Surveyor Amiru Arifin. Coming up, welcome Surveyor Wong Siu Ying. Let's also welcome Fun Lai Ping. Next, let's have Lim Tek Kyong. And we also have Nick Pua with us. Last but not least, let's welcome Surveyor Martin Lai Wei Chen to join us on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, please give our second group of Glodon Legacy Alliance partners a big round of applause. All right, so let's have all our partners to join us on the stage. And next, let's welcome Miss Joyce and also Mr. Chong Tao to present the token to all of them. Thank you very much to all our Glodon Legacy Alliance partners for joining us today and for your unwavering support to all this while. All right, let's take another group photo as well to commemorate this very special occasion. Let's look at the front, stand closer together to our official photographer and videographer with your brightest smile. And one more, let's have thumbs up. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone, look to the front as well. And also not to forget our videographer, yeah? Look at the front, thumbs up and wave to our videographer. All right, thank you very much. So to our second group of Legacy Alliance partners, please return to your seats. Again, we'd like to have Mr. Chong Tao and Miss Joyce to please remain on the stage for our next session. All right, right now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll invite our final and group of Glodon Legacy Alliance partner to join us on stage. Let us welcome Cesar Lee. Next, let us welcome Li Wen-xiang. We'd also like to have Ko Song-yuan to join us on stage. Let us welcome Nurul Husna binti Yusuf. Next, let's welcome Suraya Muhammad Rashdan bin Muhammad Sabri. Ladies and gentlemen, next, let us welcome Chu Bi Yong to join us on stage. We also have Christia with us here today. Let us welcome, coming up next, Eung Sun Kin. We also have Surveyor Tang Siu Chien with us today. And last but not least, let's welcome Eung Boon Singh. Congratulations once again to our Glodon Legacy Alliance partners. Ladies and gentlemen, please give all of them another big round of applause. And now I would like to invite Ms. Joyce and Mr. Chung Tao to present the award to all our recipients. Thank you very much once again. Our express token of appreciation and also gratitude to all our Glodon Legacy Alliance partners. Your continued trust and support over the past decade have been an important part to Glodon. Let's look to the front for a group photo. Please stand closer together. To our official photographer. Ladies and gentlemen, thumbs up to the front as well with a brighter smile to commemorate this very special occasion. And not to forget our videographer as well. Yes, our videographer is ready. Thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen, for our video. Thank you very much to all our supporters and our clients. Thank you to all our 31 Glodon Legacy Alliance partners. You may now return to your seats. And thank you to our award presenters as well, Ms. Joyce and Mr. Chung Tao. Thank you for being a part of this journey together with us. We look forward to continuing to create greater value together in the years ahead. And now, ladies and gentlemen, today at AEC Connect Day 2026, we are also privileged to witness several important Memorandum of Understanding, MOU, and also Memorandum of Agreement, MOA, signing ceremonies, marking another step forward in Glodon's commitment to building stronger partnerships across academia and the construction industry. And we begin with a partner whose journey with Glodon has already been growing for many years, who is none other than Taylor's University. So do we have the students from Taylor's University here? Let's make some noise to our students from Taylor's University. Yes. So ladies and gentlemen, the collaboration between Glodon and Taylor's University began in 2016 with a shared vision of bringing industry technology and practical digital competencies closer to students. Since then, more than 500 Taylor students have been certified through the Cubicle certification program, equipping them with practical digital quantity surveying skills before entering the workforce. Even more meaningfully, some Taylor's alumni have gone beyond being Glodon certified students. Do you know what, ladies and gentlemen? Now they have become Glodoners themselves, building their professional careers together with us. So today's signing is not simply about beginning another collaboration. It is a continuation of a partnership that has already produced real talents, real capabilities, and real career outcomes. And today, Taylor's University and Glodon are taking this partnership one step further through the signing of two important agreements, a Memorandum of Understanding, MOU, and a Memorandum of Agreement, MOA. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where education meets industry, where learning meets real-world application, and where students are prepared not only for the jobs of today, but for the future of digital construction. So to commemorate this very important milestone, now I would like to invite our distinguished representative to the stage here for the signing, first and foremost, signing of MOU between Taylor's University and Glodon. So representing Glodon, let us welcome Ms. Joyce Chant, Country Director, Glodon Software Sdn Berhad, and Mr. Lei Peng, Vice President of Glodon Company Limited. Representing Taylor's University, please welcome Professor Engineer Dr. Law Chung Lim, Executive Dean, Faculty of Innovation and Technology, and Professor Dr. Camelia Meili Kusumo, Head of School for Architecture, Building and Design, to join us on stage. And to witness this significant milestone, it is also our great honor to invite Yang Berbahagia Dato Architect IDR Azman bin Muhammad Hashim, Adjunct Professor, School of Architecture, Building and Design, Faculty of Innovation and Technology, Taylor's University, as well as Mr. Kenneth Liu, President of MBAM. So let's have both witnesses to join us on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, please welcome all our distinguished representatives with a warm round of applause. All right, so let's let our cameramen, or photographers and videographers to take a couple of photos. And we'd like to invite our signatories to take our respective seats for the signing of the Memorandum of Understanding MOU between Taylor's University and Glodon Software Sdn Berhad. So now we'd like to have the representative to proceed with the signing. This Memorandum of Understanding establishes a strategic and forward-looking platform for Taylor's University and Glodon to jointly advance innovation in quantity surveying, building information modeling, BIM, digital construction, cost intelligence, and artificial intelligence-driven workflows. In essence, this collaboration goes far beyond introducing tools into the classroom. It represents a deliberate effort to embed real industry standards, real project practices, and real professional opportunities directly into the learning journey of future built environment leaders. And next, ladies and gentlemen, we shall now move seamlessly to the second agreement, which is the Memorandum of Agreement, MOA, for work-based learning. So now also, we would like to invite our representative to proceed with the signing and followed by the exchange of the agreement. Yeah, and before that, after the signing of our MOU, let us also take a photo together. Look to the front. Look at our official photographer. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have thumbs up, please, our distinguished guests for our photo session? Well, the MOU establishes the broader strategic partnership. This MOA brings that partnership directly into the students' learning journey. Through Taylor's Bachelor of Science in Sustainable Digital Construction Management work-based learning program, students will have the opportunity to step beyond the classroom and experience the realities of the industry. The program provides for work-based learning across 2 consecutive semesters, giving students meaningful and sustained industry exposure. All right, and now after our photo taking session, we'll proceed to the next agenda, Before we conclude this meaningful ceremony, we'd like to present token of appreciation to Taylor's University as a gesture of our sincere gratitude for the strong partnership, trust, and continued collaboration with Glodon. Now, we'd like to invite Ms. Joyce Chan, Country Director of Glodon Malaysia, to present the token of appreciation to Professor Engineer Dr. Law Chung Lim, Executive Dean, Faculty of Innovation and Technology, Taylor's University. And now, as a gesture of appreciation from Taylor's University to Glodon Malaysia, may I invite Professor Engineer Dr. Law Chung Lim to present a token of appreciation to Ms. Joyce Chan. Thank you to both representatives. Let's look to the front for our group photo. And of course, not to forget our videographer. Thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen, and our distinguished guests for our photo session. All right, look at our videographer at the front. All good. Okay, a couple more photos. All right, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating Taylor's University and Glodon on this important milestone. Once again, congratulations. And our sincere appreciation also goes to Yang Berbahagia, Dato Architect IDR Azman bin Muhammad Hashim and Mr. Kenneth Liu for joining us to witness this significant milestone. A big round of applause once again, ladies and gentlemen. Gentlemen, following the meaningful collaboration we have just witnessed, we now move to another significant milestone at AEC Connect Day 2026. The next partnership takes collaboration beyond institutions and beyond borders. Against the broader backdrop of growing Malaysia-China cooperation and the One Belt and One Road initiative, education, technology, and development have become increasingly important bridges connecting our two countries. Today, we are honored to witness a new chapter in their relationship through the signing of a three-party Memorandum of Understanding for Cooperation in Education, bringing together Tunku Abdul Rahman University of Management and Technology, TAR UMT Malaysia, Chongqing Vocational College of Applied Technology, CVCAT China, and Glodon Company Limited. This collaboration reflects a shared aspiration to strengthen the connection between Malaysia and China through education, technology, knowledge exchange, and future talent development. Ladies and gentlemen, to formalize this trilateral partnership, may I now invite our distinguished signatories onto the stage. Representing Chongqing Vocational College of Applied Technology, China, please welcome Mr. Song Yuhua, Dean, School of Smart Cities and Transportation, and School of Intelligent Construction and Management, Chongqing Vocational College of Applied Technology. And representing Glodon, please welcome Ms. Joyce Chan, Country Director of Glodon Malaysia. Representing Tunku Abdul Rahman University of Management and Technology, Malaysia, please welcome Technologies Dr. Wong Wai Fang, Dean, Faculty of Built Environment, Tunku Abdul Rahman University of Management and Technology. Ladies and gentlemen, a warm round of applause for our three signatories. And to witness this important milestone in Malaysia-China education and industry collaboration, it is our great honor to invite Mr. Lei Peng, Vice President, Glodon Company Limited, Mr. Cai Mingyong, Vice Chairman of the Construction Industry Sub-Council, China Council for the Promotion of International Trade, as well as Engineer Technologies Loy Yuhua, President of Chartered Institute of Building Malaysia, to kindly join us on stage as our distinguished witnesses. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, please welcome them with a warm round of applause. All right, let's take photos. photos at the front. Look at our photographers at the front. Now we'd like to invite our signatories to take our respective seats. And with our distinguished signatories being seated, we will now proceed with the signing of the Memorandum of Understanding MOU for cooperation in education between TAR UMT, Chongqing Vocational College of Applied Technology, and Glodon. Now I would like to invite our three signatories to proceed with the signing, symbolizing the beginning of this trilateral partnership between TAR UMT, CVCAT, and Glodon. The MOU establishes a platform for the three organizations to jointly explore education cooperation, international exchange, and talent development. So now let's look to the front for our group photo together with our distinguished witnesses, Mr. Lei Peng, Mr. Tai Ming Yong, and engineer technologist Lui Yuhua to join our signatories for this official commemorative photograph. So can we also have thumbs up, please, our distinguished guests at the front? And also our videographer. With your thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen, at the front. All right, so let's stand closer together. With a bright smile to commemorate this very special occasion, a three-party Memorandum of Understanding signing ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a big round of applause. All right, so can we have both parties to take a photo by shaking hands? So with the gesture of handshaking between both parties. Between Malaysia and China. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we conclude this meaningful ceremony, we'd like to present a token of appreciation to each organization as a gesture of our sincere gratitude for the strong partnership, trust, and continued collaboration. First and foremost, we'd like to invite Ms. Joyce Chan, Country Director of Glodon Malaysia, to present token of appreciation to Mr. Song Yuhua, representing Chongqing Vocational College of Applied Technology, China. So ladies and gentlemen, today is truly a meaningful milestone for Glodon together with all the other organizations who have supported us all this while. Alright, let's look to the front for our photo session. Next, we'd like to invite Mr. Song Yuhua, representing Chongqing Vocational College of Applied Technology, China, to present a token of appreciation to Ms. Joyce Chan, Country Director of Glodon, Malaysia. Thank you for your relentless support and your partnership. Coming up next, we'd like to invite Ms. Joyce Chan, Country Director of Glodon Malaysia, to present a token of appreciation to technologist Dr. Wong Wai Fang, representing TAR UMT. Let's look at the front for another photo as well. Not to forget our videographer. We'd like to invite technologist Dr. Wong Wai Fang, representing TAR UMT, to present a token of appreciation to Ms. Joyce Chan, Country Director of Glodon, Malaysia. Coming up, we'd like to invite technologist Dr. Wong Wai Fang, representing TAR UMT, to present a token of appreciation to Mr. Song Yuhua, representing Chongqing Vocational College of Applied Technology, China. Last last but not least, we'd like to invite Mr. Song Yuhua, representing Chongqing Vocational College of Applied Technology, China, to present a token of appreciation to Technologies Dr. Wong Waifang, representing CHAR UMT. Thank you very much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give them another big round of applause. Please join me in congratulating Tunku Abdul Rahman University of Management and Technology, Chongqing Vocational College of Applied Technology, and Glodon on this important milestone. May this partnership contribute to even stronger Malaysia-China education exchanges and open new pathways for our students and educators to learn together, innovate together, and grow together. Once again, congratulations to CHAR UMT, CVCAT, and Glodon. All right, let's take a photo also together. Let's look at the front. Can we stand closer a bit to the front? Yes, look at our official photographer and videographer for the photos, and let's thumbs up. A must-have thumbs up for our photo session. And let's take a video as well. Thumbs up for our video. All right, thank you very much once again, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to CHAR UMT, CVCAT, and Glodon. And our sincere appreciation to Mr. Lei Peng, Mr. Cai Mingyong. So let us have Mr. Cai Mingyong to remain on stage. 有请我们的这个彩绘长刘步哈在台上。So now, ladies and gentlemen, after this, we'll proceed to the next agenda. Now, we move from partnership signing to another meaningful milestone of today's program. 那么接下来呢，我们将进行一个重要的授牌仪式。To further strengthen exchange and cooperation between the construction industries of China and Malaysia, and to better support Chinese construction enterprises in the overseas development, the Construction Industry Sub-Council of the China Council for the Promotion of International Trade has officially established as Malaysia Liaison Office. 那么马来西亚呢，作为中国企业参与共建“一带一路”，开拓东盟市场的重要窗口，近年来已经成为中资建筑企业海外发展的重要市场之一。The establishment of the Malaysia Liaison Office will serve as an important platform to support member enterprises, facilitate industry exchange, promote market and resource collaboration, and contribute to stronger cooperation across the construction value chain between China and Malaysia. 未来，马来西亚联络办公室将在中国贸促会建设行业峰会的指导下，积极发挥桥梁与纽带作用，加强政策信息共享、市场的资源对接、产业交流合作以及企业服务，为中马建筑行业高质量合作发展贡献力量。Ladies and gentlemen, today we are honored to witness the official plaque presentation ceremony. Now we'd like to invite Mr. Chong Tao, Deputy Branch Manager of Glodon Malaysia, to join us on stage to receive the plaque. 那么有请广联达马来西亚副分公司经理钟涛先生来上台接牌。May I respectfully invite Mr. Cai Mingyong, Vice Chairman of the Construction Industry Sub-Council, China Council for the Promotion of International Trade, to present the plaque. 那么现在呢，有请我们的中国贸促会建设行业分会副会长蔡明勇先生来授牌。Ladies and gentlemen, please give them a big round of applause. 掌声有请。All right, let's look to the front for a photo and of course a video together. 现在呢，就让我们一起来合影哦，还有拍一个视频来留念。Thank you very much to both gentlemen and congratulations once again on the establishment of the Malaysia Liaison Office. We look forward to seeing it become a meaningful bridge for industry exchanges, resource connectivity, and deeper cooperation between China and Malaysia's construction sectors. 那么再次祝贺马来西亚联络办公室正式成立，也期待未来进一步促进中马建筑行业的交流与合作。 Next, ladies and gentlemen, to officially conclude today's program and share Glodon's reflections on this meaningful occasion, it is now my honor to invite Ms. Joyce, Country Director of Glodon Malaysia, to be up on the stage once again to deliver the closing remark. Ladies and gentlemen, please give Ms. Joyce a big round of applause.
Hi, afternoon, everyone. Thank you staying until this time because I saw most of the participants really went up to the foyer to check out with our product booth. It's my great honor to be at the stage to have a short wrap-up sessions today. Sorry, the last slide. And we have actually more than 1,000 participants joining us today and to witness this very important milestone for Glodon Malaysia. And I also actually just got the updates from our team outside. We have sold more than 1,000 QuantifAI licenses up to date. Round of applause to the team. Throughout my journeys with Glodon, I have the privilege to witness how the technology changed. Not only that, the industry, the QS role, the industry and the QS role has continues evolved. And in the past years, the most questions that we receive from the client is, can your QuantifAI software automatically do taking off for my QS? And finally, with AI, the expectations come reality. From today's onwards, AI-powered 5D BIM's quantity takeoff is officially live in Malaysia. AI gives every QS the space to become a stronger versions of themselves. This is not just a simpler upgrade of the tools, it's also a paradigm shift of how we work. And usually one question answer, another question actually comes. Over the past 2 months, the questions that I heard the most is, I think just now Daniel also actually shared with it, will AI eventually replace QS? By talking to the top management, I think some of the top management still around, AI might change the professions, but the humans' connections, professional judgments, and experience will never be replaced. So certainly, AI will not replace humans, but humans who don't use AI will be replaced. So perhaps the better question should be what QS can become if AI takes away all the repetitive works. And this is why it's so important that we have to ensure the future generations of the leaders have to be well equipped with the AI skill, trainings, expectations, and guidelines. And today's journey is a very quick one that we go through 3 stories of today launching events about innovations, heritage, and co-creations. When the moment 5D BIM meet AI, this is a new era begins. The innovations actually enables from humans hours to AI seconds. Before that, manual takes away from days to minutes, manuals to AI driven, inconsistency to higher accuracy, silo and become seamless integrations with our cost management and project platform. Today, we also introduce our benchmark quantities clients, QuantifAI clients like PKT, ARH, Sri Bina Raya, JKR Sarawak, and many more. These clients are not joining us before QuantifAI launch. They tested it, challenged it, and refined it together with us while the software is still evolving. And we also actually specially recognize a group of people today, our Glodon's Legacy Alliance, who stood up for us for more than 10 years. 10 years carry a very special weight for very meaningful. It can be means from an infant to a child. It also means enough days and nights to turn our partnership into trust. And of course, we are not only launching the technologies, we're also thinking about how we prepare the battles for the next generations of our professions. QuantifAI is starting entering to the university, such as the leading university like Taylor's. And we're also building a cross-border partnership between Thai UMT and Chongqing Vocational College under One Belt, One Route initiative by exchanging knowledge and experience to jointly develop the QS talent in this AI era. And we also honored to have CCPIT today as a Chinese companies that we operating in Malaysia. Glodon look forward to strengthening the collaborations between both nations, particularly in digital transformations, technology exchange, and collaborations. Of course, we are not stopping here. We also have planned for the upcoming product release with AI. Please stay tuned. We believe that AI is reshaping the construction industry. We also in the page of creating the entire world change for the constructions. Today's launch is drawing to a close. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your trust. Thank you for choosing Glodon. And here is the next 10 years together. Glodon QuantifAI launch because of you complete. Thank you and have a wonderful day.